This is the Aeocky Dehumidifier, built to handle large areas and remove lots of moisture from the air every day, in addition to moving air around. It has real-time humidity monitoring with intelligent humidity control and the option of continuous drainage. Let's check it out. It is humid here in Virginia, and here's a product that I could definitely use. Let's unbox for Geeks by Geeks. I've heard this brand is the #1 dehumidifier, so I'm here to see if it really lives up to it. Move this around. It's got a couple of things going for it. 2025 Energy Star winner, so it uses up to 45% less power than conventional models. And I'll test its energy use later. Stand it upright for 12 hours before use. So I guess what we're trying to get here is humidity to 50 to 60. I would say currently it is very humid in here. Humidity currently above 80%. That's not ideal. Let's just put it that way. It's bad for the tools, it's bad for everything, fabric, everything. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, okay, let's take a look here. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got in here. This is where the water goes. Ah, this must be like a converter. Hose here. I think this is it, right? We have a nice we have a line right here, so we can see the water level. So this we can take off and wash. This looks like this fits in here. For right now, we're not gonna hook up this. I just kind of want to test it out. See if we can get some water in here, which shouldn't be too hard considering how humid it is right now. Power on. Ah. Right away. Okay, now the other thing we have here is smart technology and design. So this has real-time humidity monitoring with intelligent humidity control. It all sounds very smart, doesn't it? It has several modes, one of which is a drying mode. So it just kind of moves a lot of air around if that is what you want. This is like, let's take action here. Okay, got it all hooked up, it wasn't hard. Wow, this is efficient. It's going down like super speed. Let's talk about sound. Depending on the setting, I mean, it is definitely noticeable, but all dehumidifiers are. I would say, though, it is not terribly loud. It's supposedly the quietest in its category, with a plastic-sealed AC motor. And the lowest noise is at 44 decibels. It's only been like 10 minutes or something, but I'm curious, did we get any water so far at all? Yes, we did! Not much? Okay, this is like 10 minutes worth. Kind of amazing this was just in the air. It's been a few hours. Let's see what we got. Okay, 49%. There's a line right there. It's a fair amount of water. So this was about 3 hours. By the way, the wheels are great. I've been using the machine, everything is going well, it is nice and dry in here. I thought we would try out a hose. What if you want to have a continuous drain? You don't want to have to empty buckets? Well, we do have that option, right? So let's see if we can set it up. It's a good amount of water. I did not do it overnight, I really should have. But I did it a bunch yesterday and some today. Open this, cut this off. I think all we do is enter this. So here on the inside here we can see that it is connected. So this is normally where the water would just fall out into the tank, and now we're connecting it to the hose. And I guess we'll see how long it takes before we get some water in that bucket. There's some water gathering here. This is not really budging. I think we need to position this so it falls directly into the bucket. Okay, now we're getting water. Worth to keep in mind that this drain situation is really designed for a floor drain. Then this guy is apparently if you are connecting this to your garden hose. So it's for a different setup. It's nice that this is an option if you need it. Cool. And I guess the thing is, you still have, when you take this out, the bucket is still in here. So we got the copper tubes right here. This is the condenser. This is the impeller. This is the aluminum fins. It's blue. The other thing about this unit is it's made with copper tubes, not aluminum tubes. They are quite thick and substantial, and thick copper tubes enhances the heat exchange efficiency and also extends the lifespan of the unit. In fact, they're saying it should be durable for 3+ years under normal use. My previous dehumidifier died after 1 year, so that is reassuring. In fact, this unit comes with a 3-year warranty. So these right here are shock absorbers. So the whole motor is sitting on these shock absorbers, reducing wear and tear on the unit. So we have air coming in from this side, and then the condenser unit here is cooling the air. We have water coming down into the unit. So behind here we have the compressor, and there is like this kind of fabric material protecting it. And so you can kind of see the compressor in here. It's like sticky. But that's where it is on the inside of there. Okay, it's been running all night. Let's see how much water we have.
Let me see.
Yeah, come, you can take a look. Whoa, it's pretty full. A is auto mode. Humidity automatically maintained between 45 and 55%. And then CO, continuous mode. Okay, this is sleep mode, constant humidity mode. So here we can choose our desired humidity level. Smart drying mode. This defaults to a high fan speed. I'm gonna leave it in auto mode. I'm going out for the day, so I'm going to leave this on auto mode. So humidity will be maintained between 45 and 55%. And then we'll see how much water we'll have here later on. Okay, I'm back after a day out. 53%. Not much water at all. Today I've been doing natural dyeing all day in the workshop, and to say that it's humid in here, it's an understatement. Turn it on for the night and we'll see where we're at tomorrow. So we have a fair amount of water here right now. Let's empty that. So my workshop is of course quite small, and honestly this is way overkill. Apparently it can handle spaces up to 7,000 square feet. I mean, I was surprised to hear that number. That's very big. I mean, that's a huge house or a huge basement or a very, very big workshop. Suffice to say, if you have a large area, this should be able to handle it without any issues. So basically saying it's 70% humidity in here. We are on automatic. Let's put it onto the night mode, since we're gonna leave it overnight. Okay, I come in here, it is warm in here. That's what happens when you have on the dehumidifier. It does produce a fair amount of heat. But we are at 33% humidity after having it on the night setting. See that mark right there? That is pretty full. So how much water can it extract? During ideal conditions, apparently it can draw out 140 pints daily. The water tank can hold 7 liters, which is about 7.3 quarts. And of course you can either empty it manually, like I have been doing, or set it up to continuously empty itself. So how much does this sort of a thing use in terms of energy? Let's plug it into my little generator here, and we can see exactly how much each setting is going to draw, just so you know, like, how much energy are you going to be using. Let's increase the fan. Ooh, 518. 520. So we're currently at 63%. It is humid in here. Okay, let's see. We'll lower the fan speed. 504, 511. Let's bring the fan speed up. It's pretty, it doesn't really matter too much. $513, $508. So it seems in general it's drawing around 500 watts right now, like 500, 520. It goes down a little bit, but when it's like running, that's how much it's doing. In terms of energy efficiency, the REA 003 is the first and only dehumidifier in its class to receive the 2025 Energy Star certification. So what it does is remove 2.2 liters of water per 1 kilowatt hour of electricity. So I have been using this now for, I guess, a good week, a little bit longer maybe. And during that time, I've been doing a lot of stuff in here. I've been doing like fabrics and dyeing and stuff, which makes it very humid. Not to mention, we're in the most humid season, summer in Virginia, and it's like 70, 80, 90% humidity as it is outside. I am partnering with Aeocky for a giveaway. Link is in the description. Don't forget to check it out. So if this looks like something you could utilize in your shop, then make sure to check it out. I'll put a link to it in the description below. I'm rather happy to have this in my space here. I had a dehumidifier years ago and it broke, and it's nice to have one here. I mean, it is nice for the sake of the tools, the hand tools, the wood. There are so many issues with consistently having a high humidity level in your shop, or anywhere for that matter, in your home, in your basement, anywhere. So getting that water out of the air is amazing to be able to get that done. This seems to be working really great. Seems like quite the workhorse. Not difficult to use, very straightforward, seems to be doing its job. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you're doing well.